a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street, the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. Let the music on repeat all through the night. And when the music started to fade out, the first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes. Oh, how I wish this.
Good morning, it's 10 a.m. Let's get underway with proceedings. Welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms. My name is Bridget Andrews. I'm one of the three auctioneers here today, alongside my colleagues Kyle Siebert and Mark McGoldrick. Some other key people in the room today, we've got Tony Jenkins, our CEO, Hayden Broadbelt, our Fendleton office business owner, and Luke Jensen, our training manager. Now, these gentlemen will be spotting and recording your bids today. If you need any help or any assistance, I highly recommend you get one of these gentlemen alongside you. On behalf of the company, I would like to thank and acknowledge the owners that we represent here today. We are privileged and delighted that you chose Holmwood, and we wish you the very best outcome today. To the buyers and the bidders in the room, good luck, bid strong. Your consultants would have given you everything you need for today, including the limb and the title and the contract from which we will work from today. The contract explains the conduct of auction. Now, I'm going to work on the assumption that this is a new experience for some of you, so follow me while I talk you through how we will work with you in the auction rooms here today. In all cases, the owners have provided the auctioneer with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder and the owners privately in one of these side rooms. And if we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in, where it will get taken to the wider market and those conditional buyers can make an offer. Your best opportunity is here in the auction rooms today. Clause 2.6, now this is a very important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. And it does include that situation where we are in negotiations in the side rooms. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out and to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all times. If there are any disputed bids, we'll simply go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we will refuse such bids. If any of our Harcourts colleagues are bidding on behalf of somebody, we will identify them to you. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. The owners here have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level, we need to keep going, and we do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. Well, finally, ladies and gentlemen, if you are the lucky last bidder, we'll take you upstairs to our boardroom where you'll sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of today's proceedings, ladies and gentlemen. Good luck with your endeavours today. I'll now invite our first auctioneer up, Kyle.
All right, thanks very much, Bridget, for that wonderful introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Holmwood auction room. Number 1 marble this morning has been drawn by Jessica Pills, Zanny Paulson from our Island 2 office just upstairs. What a wonderful property they present here at number 17 Protea Place in Wigram. The contract describes the property as a freehold title. It is 638 square metres more or less, and the settlement date to which you work by is, of course, the 9th of January 2023, that being a Monday, unless you are working to a pre-agreed date. It is a sensational home, really, really unique, I think, in the current market. Of course, it's got that permanent material construction. It's built in that era, the mid to late 2000s, very popular, very robust construction. And this one is particularly unique. Of course, you've got the 3-car garaging. It's in a very popular subdivision and excellent indoor-outdoor flow. We love that garden space, the entertainment area. I was there on a very rainy day just the other day. You wouldn't have known it was raining. It's very warm and comfortable inside, absolutely dry, neat as a pin, great decor, a great opportunity. Final word's yours.
Thank you, Kyle. Obviously, we need to thank our amazing vendors, Teo and Tracy. This campaign has been a bit of a wild ride. You guys were absolute professionals, and it's just testament to all your hard work that we're here today. And to the buyers, thank you for sticking with us through this one. I think it just speaks to the property, the quality of the property, and what's on offer. So, very best of luck to you. Thank you.
Thanks very much. All right, let's get underway. You know what you're buying, bidders and buyers. Who wants to be the new owner at 17 Protea Place? Now's your time to shine. Where do we say go? Not for sale at $750,000. Maybe that's a fair and reasonable place to start us. They're $750,000 or better. Bidders and buyers, if you don't, I certainly will on behalf of my owners. You heard Bridget say it, a vendor bid, which I will place now at $750,000. That's a bid on behalf of my owners at $750,000. Invite you to respond at $770,000 now. Once called at $750,000. Twice? $770,000. Michael Chan working with his buyers there, my good colleague. Nice to see you. Good luck to your bidders. At $770,000, where's the competition? At $770,000 the bid now, first time. Twice. Third and final call at $770,000. Was that $780,000 and $790,000? Quickly bidden off at $790,000 against you. $800,000. 10 more at $810,000. Locked and loaded. Thanked and banked, I assume $820,000. At $810,000 the call. Once called at $810,000. Twice. Third and final call. $830,000. I like your style at $830,000, and that was 10 more at $840,000. $840,000 the bid. 10 more and $850,000. Not go. Oh, and $860,000. $860,000. Once. Twice. New bidders are welcome. Third and final call. And $870,000. Back corner, new face in the race. Good luck to you folks today at $870,000. Take comfort in the competition. You know this is a good property. At $870,000, $875,000. I'll work with you. An $880,000, Danny Lou. Licensed and ready. At $880,000, once called. $890,000, can I say, Michael? $5,000 at $885,000. Don't take my advice. At $885,000, you are in pole position. Straight to $900,000. Good work at $900,000. That's a good bid. I commend it at $900,000 here on your right-hand side. Once called at $900,000, what's the response? Oh, I do beg your pardon. I'm paid to be optimistic. Sorry. $890,000, shall I say? $890,000 the bid. Against you, folks, at $890,000. Once called, 900. Should have got there first. There it is at 900,000 now. On the back corner at 900,000. Once called at 900. Second. Third and final call. 905. That bid against your clients, Michael, at $905,000. Where do you find the next one? This one is particularly unique. Second call at 905. Top bid here, back of the room. Third call. Shall we say 910? I think the other half wants you to bid, sir. She's sending those signals. 910, shall I say? No regrets? 905, best bid here. Michael, are we out? All right, then if there's no further bidding, I'll have a conversation. 1,000 more at 906. At 910. Good work, Zanny. 910 the bid now, middle of the room. First call. Second. Third and final call. Michael, you know what happens. If I pause with these people, it may never come back. At $910,000 and 911. It's an emergency. We are selling. 915. Good work there at 915,000. Zanny, let's have that conversation at $915,000. Michael, the bid's against you at 915. On the first call, has she convinced you yet, sir? At 915,000, would you bid me 916? You must be a big fan of open homes. One way to change that. At 915,000, once, twice. Third, final call at 915,000. If there's another one, Michael, you better bid it now. Good work at 916. One more at 917. Bids here in the middle of the room at 917. 918. 919. $920, can I say? $920. Here's a pro tip for Protea, sir. Why don't we add 5,000, try shake them off? $925. Takes my advice. Good work. At $925,000, have I found my winner? At 925. Bids against you, Michael. That might be their last dollar. There's one way to find out. You know that. $1,000 at 926. Zanny? One more at 927. We're on the market and selling at $927,000. To be clear, there's no going back. We enter the valley of no return. At $927,000, I'm selling. First call at 927. Second call. To 8. Better get to 9:30 before they do, sir. This is what I asked for, but more than what I had at 929, and there's 930. That's a good bid there, Michael. The key is in the door. We're penciling their names on the title right now. $930,000. Clary, back of the room. At $930,000 and 932. 932, that's a good bid. Looking determined. I'm not surprised. What a good property. 933. And 935, the call now selling at $935,000. 936. And 7. 940, that's more like it. At $940,000 and 941 not going away. 943. At 943. Where's 945? 943 I have, I'm selling. 945, that's my alarm clock time, Tony. At 945. And we're selling. We're on the market at 945,000. First time, second, third, and final call. And one again at 946 and 947. Folks, if you've got 950 in the bank, I suggest you bid it now. At 947, I'm selling to these good people here. Don't let them get to 950 before you do. 950. And 951. You know it's not a lemon. You're already bidding on a more valuable property set at $951,000. First chance. Haven't had a revelation here? No? I'll leave you alone. At $951,000. Second call. One more. Again, 952. He's been to bidding school, Michael Chan. At 952, St Albans Holmwood office. Great work there at 952. 952. First time at $952,000. Second. 953, 953 and 955. Big decisions made in the auction room here. Not all auctions take this long, folks. Stick with us. At $955,000, what a great property. I'm not surprised. At $955,000 and selling on the first call. Twice the money, 955. And third, final chance. At $955,000, have I found my winner? Nine, 5, 6, and 7. And 8. 9. And 9. 959. And 60. Beautiful floor plan, certainly lends itself to modern living. Lots of sunshine, you'll never be short on vitamin D at this address. At $960,000, I didn't see you shake your head, surely. You've come this far. First call at $960,000. Oh, the boss is updating him now. Ma'am, you've got another $1,000 surely. Second call at $960. And third and final call. Are we all done and silent? My job's to minimise your regret, folks. At $960,000, Michael's saying, hurry up, knock it down. It's going. At $960,000, it's going. Last chance. All done and silent. At $960,000, break to your places. Gone and sold. To my underbidders, commiserations. You're in good hands. Good luck. Congrats to the buyers. Folks, we're back with you soon. Well, that was an exciting auction, that one. I was thinking of Mersey Street, Luke, and who was it that sang Ferry Across the Mersey?
Jerry and the Pacemaker.
That's right. I think I need a pacemaker after that last auction. It was that exciting.
Love it.
Welcome to 49 Mersey Street, folks. This famous and favoured street of ours in St Albans. From the St Albans office, Catherine Hampton here representing the team, Catherine and Peter Hampton. Working from our St Albans office in our sweet spot. Lovely to be representing Alan and Abby. Thanks for the opportunity and good to meet your extensive family. Good luck on your search. Thanks for the chance to sell this excellent property here at 49 Mersey Street. This freehold estate with a great size parcel underpinning it as well, 782 squares. That's a good size. Chattel list and legal description exact. Friday the 2nd of December is the date I've got written down here on my agreement for settlement. You may have arranged a different date through Catherine and Peter with our owners, and that would be absolutely fine. Great home, lots of character, and it's been taken to the next level with the extension that was done some time ago, bringing it to a 4-bed, 2-bath, so definitely familyable, as we might say. The magic for me, though, is that great northwest-facing big backyard, unimpeded sunshine, bowling green flat, lots of room there. You've got your chance to make your own mark on the home, obviously, but it's in great condition. It's been well loved. And of course, you've got that perhaps future potential in terms of development on the site as well. And I'm sure you've done a little bit of research into that. All in all, I think it's the community, the people that live here, they create the vibe, and that's why it's such a popular area. Catherine, would you like to just have the last word before we start the auction?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Mark. First of all, thank you to my owners, Alan and Abby. We've had a fantastic campaign. We've met some wonderful people through the open homes. As Mark said, it's fantastic potential. It's a great home. And I'm just going to wish all the bidders good luck today.
Good luck. Thank you, Catherine. Let's get underway. Who ferries across the Mersey? 700. There's Jeff Twiss. Good Harcourt's man with Charlotte, bidding away at $700,000. And away. 710. Goppy, welcome into you. And 20. 20's 730. 730 making my job easy. At 730,000. Be an easy lifestyle for you living here at 730. Charlotte's saying double up and say 50. At 730 now, first chance. 735, good to see you. 740. 740. Spring-loaded bidding strategy. David Goppeth knows the market well. I'd be encouraged by that. 45. 5's 50. 750. Going okay. It's 750. 3 in the race. That's good. It's 750. That'll give me a wee bit of confidence. 750. Good real estate people would say 760, I'm sure. It's 750 at the moment with Dave. First chance. Second call. Third chance. Third and final chance, that is. It's 750. Any better? What do you think? You might say 2.5, something like that? 2.5. At 755. It's the 755. Assertive approach at 755. It was. You've got enough, it wouldn't even bother you, Goppy. It's 755. Say it safe if you like. It's 755 with our good man over here on the side. Express bidding. 755, and I'll give you the 3 chances again. First call, second, and third. It's 755. Well, Dave, a good performance thus far. Not at the selling instructions. You know how we work here at Holmwood. We'll just pause and give you the opportunity. Hayden's got a room specially furnished for you, so we'll just pop in and pause the auction and see how we go. Dakota, the auction is live and open, so just keep that in mind. Jeffrey, Charlotte.
Well, we nearly got a conclusion on Mersey Street, but we are just going to take a moment, give our owners a quick second, and move on in our program to 212B Springfield Road. So Paul and Deb Nichols have had the pleasure of this campaign from our Fendleton office. I say you should spring into Springfield in the springtime. At the Merivale end of Springfield Road, of course, and I think nearly 20 springs our owner enjoyed at this address. So thanks very much to the family, and wishing Mari very, very well. Number 212B Springfield Road. It's a clean and concise contract, cross lease and freehold, accurate legal description, list of chattels. I see that the seat lift is going to be removed before settlement, which is the 25th of November, with some flexibility in that date. Clause 25 reminds you that the EQC monies are going to be rebated to you upon settlement, $16,422 even, and just with the nature of the sale, Clause 27 is we don't warrant the chattels on this occasion, so you bid and buy on that basis. And I think there's sometimes a perception that buying into the Christchurch Girls and Christchurch Boys school zone is unattainable, but I don't think you'll think this is the case in this instance at 212B. It is in that Merivale end of Springfield Road. It's 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, all upstairs, which means that it is of family proportions. So with school-age kids, no problems at all. That means the downstairs dedicated to living. It's really large open plan space, magnificent courtyard, all north-facing, double internal access garage. Yes, you've got some work to do to update it, but that's all going to be well worth your while. But you've got no hurry to do that. You do it in your own time. Being that close to the Mirabelle village, in that community, so close to the city, and with those precious school zones, I think it makes pretty good sense, Paul.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. No, Deb and I would like to thank Mari for the opportunity to bring this to market. And I just reiterate exactly what Mark said. Huge upside on this property in such a great location, and it's affordable. Yeah.
Absolutely. So, yeah, now asking now for your opening bids. 212B Springfield Road. Action, I say. I'll offer you up to start at 400,000. So if there's any Aucklanders watching on Auctions Live, that's right, 400,000, I did say that. Make no mistake. Is there a bid at that level? Vendor bid to start, there'll be no hesitation from me. Certainly not at those levels. If you're here to act, do so promptly. Springfield Road, the precious school zones, lots of upside, 3-bed, 2-bath. First call on a vendor bid at 4, you'd say 20 or something stronger for me. Second call at 4. Roll up your sleeves eventually, but reap the rewards. That's what the ad said. At 4 for the third time on a vendor bid. I'll give you one chance at 420, but I put you on notice. We'll be going through that next stage unless I see a bid here and now. First call vendor bid 420. Paul, you may look back and say, I woulda, shoulda, coulda. Third chance 420. Paul, I'm not going to dilly-dally. We treat it with respect. We go on to that next stage. The final vendor bid in passing figures, $480,000. We know you'll have interest above that. Your budget will work with us there. So at $480,000, clearly not for sale, but talk to Paul and Deb straight away afterwards. Phillips, thanks for your representation, and we'll carry on in our endeavours. Right, so we're going to move on to Westpark in a second. I'm just going to go and see what's happening on Mersey Street.
All right, kia ora, ladies and gentlemen. If I could have your attention, please. We move now to Rangiora. It is 53 West Park Boulevard. Zanny Paulson, Jessica Pills, no strangers to our auction room. They've already been busy this morning. They've had the great pleasure of representing this sensational, almost new home on West Park Boulevard. The contract describes the property as a freehold title. It comprises 620 square metres, more or less. Bidders and buyers, the settlement date to which you work is the 18th of November 2022, that being a Friday. You may be working to a variation. I was here over the weekend. I have to say I was absolutely impressed. It is gorgeous. Excellent floor plan. The configuration is just ideal. You've got good orientation for sunshine. The decor, it's nice to work with people who have good taste, and that's reflected throughout this home. Absolutely sensational. There are some added features, things like soft closed barn doors, the study nook and the kitchen. I think the kids will be competing to do the homework. It's just a great home, so many extras, and again, almost new. Why wouldn't you want to be the new owner? Zanny, the final word's yours.
Massive thanks to Sophie and Matt. I know they're excited about their new move to Wellington. Equally, this home has been a pleasure to show to the market. For those of you even considering building, I myself am doing it at the moment, it's a nightmare. This one you can just buy and move in straight away. So for those parties who are interested, I wish you all the best.
Thanks very much, Danny. All right, bidders and buyers, let's get underway. Building is slow, complicated, expensive. Buy on the boulevard today. Who starts me away with an opening bid? Where do we say go, buyers? Now's your chance. Auction is the best place, the best time to buy. Not for sale at $850. Maybe we start at that easy low level. Is there $850 or better? Okay, while you hesitate, I'll place a vendor bid at $850,000, $850. A bid on behalf of my owners. Not for sale at $850,000. First call. Second call at $850,000. Third and final call at $850,000. All right, I'll place one more vendor bid then at $875,000. Invite you to come back at $885,000 or $900,000, buyers. Where will you find the jib when you go to build? It's all here on the boulevard. At $875,000, a vendor bid. First call, second call, looking for $900,000. Third and final call at $875,000. Zanny, I am surprised. I don't see bidding, but I know you've got people to talk to. Before I pass in, perhaps a final word?
Yeah, for those people who do. We do have some conditional parties who have already indicated that they have. So if you are interested, please get in touch today so that we can help you with this process.
Thanks very much. All right, property's passed in. We're going to increase that bid to $900,000. Not for sale at $900,000. You heard Zanny. If you've got interest, call her today. I'll tell you what, you'll be most impressed with this home. Back with you soon.
Keep on walking straight to the hell we made. Why always a wall, babe, when we wanna come closer? Don't tell a million lies, kill the butterflies. I just wanna make things right. Walk, keep us on the road, try to find what we had before. Can this spark ignite or is it gone? Won't you stop? Don't you shut us down. Speak before we hit the ground. Tell me now what's on your mind.
Right, let's truck right along, folks. This distinguished gentleman standing next to me is Peter Fitzharding. He works with Brian Buckingham. And Peter, you've had the pleasure of marketing the home here at 2/148 Memorial Ave. I've got it as 148B Memorial Ave on my agreement. It's a great location, accessibility to amenities and the school zones as well. It's been a 25-year tenure, which I think is definitely significant. We've got a little bit of class on offer here too, which I think you're going to enjoy in the Burnside area. Cross-lease and freehold the property is, and legal description, though lengthy it is exact. Washing machine stays with the chattels, which is an absolute bonus. There's flexibility in the settlement date, but that is the 1st of December 2022, and that's going to come around just as quick as the rest of the year has come. I say real class and quality on show, Peter, and I know you've been imploring us as we have promoted the property through the last 3.5 weeks. It's brilliance in design, all geared up just to harness and capture the sun of the day. It's a great layout. It's got really ample living spaces, and it's got magnificent indoor-outdoor flow. The courtyard area, the garden is looking brilliant, and I think, Kay, you can take credit for that. Like I say, downstairs is dedicated to living, the kitchen is nicely positioned, and that really big lounge is going to be perfect for your whole social group, your whole family. 3 good bedrooms upstairs, and a lovely work from home position as well. I think if you've got a few toys and a few vehicles, you've got parking for 4 there, double garage and carport, plenty of room to turn the car around and get on out to Memorial Ave, so close to the schools of the area and really close to those excellent amenities, as I say. Peter, I'm going to leave the last word for you, sir.
Thanks, Mark. Well said. I'd like to thank Kay and Mike, and with a bit of help from Shane to market the property. Brian and I are really proud to represent you. To the bidders in the room, bid strongly.
Good advice, I would say. Memorial Ave. Make it a memorable day for yourself. Start us away. We've got a feisty bid to start. I don't mind where we start. Look, I'm happy to start with something even it starts with a 7. Would that be something that enticed you in? Surely good property people would have their arms stretching up at that level. Okay, $700,000 is a vendor bid. Happy to get underway at that level. $700,000 on behalf of the owner. Won't be selling there. Is it a 20? Is it a 50 that you put on for me? It's $700,000 with you. All important. Proximity to schools makes your life easy, very quiet and peaceful. Tucked down the drive. All the sun you'd ever dream of. First call on that vendor bid at 7. And twice, just looking for a mere 20, third chance. 720 is a vendor bid, will be my final. On notice at 720, first chance. Is it 40 or better, second call? Third call, I thought we'd be having an avalanche of bids at that level. Okay, well, no action for me. Peter and Brian, I'll put it back into your hands. I will raise that vendor bid slightly to 780. We know buyers will have a budget and see value in excess of that. So that makes it easy for everyone to get straight back to you. Thanks to the family. We just carry on to that third stage. Not selling at 780. We want interest above that. Speak to Peter Fitzhardy and Brian Buckingham as soon as you can. We're just going back to Mersey. Jared's got some instructions for me.
Without your love, I am out of place. And without you, I am just a trace. I love you with all of my heart. Together forever, never to part. I wanna be with you always. 'Cause that is what my heart says. That's what my heart says. I wanna be with you always. Always, yeah. You are my world in every place. Oh, oh, oh. It's the things that you do. It's the things you do, baby. It's the smile on your face. Smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. A better place. A better place. It's the things that you do. The things that you do. And it's the smile on your face. The smile on your face. And as time goes by, I know I'm in a better place. A better place. I'm in a better place. Is this what you want now? Feels like you're looking for something better. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Is this what you want now? Or is it because you can't forget her? Uh-huh, uh-huh. I can't keep pretending. it's getting to me. It's never ending. You can give anything, so you can go, yeah. So I can
Now at the Mersey, number 49. Now we've had a good bit of discussion. There's been a change of the baton in that discussions, and we've got a new tour leader now. And sir, would you just mind confirming the bid that you've increased to? The old clickety-click 66 at 766, has it done the trick? Yes, Alan, I've got a nod of the head. We're on the market and selling 49 Mersey Street at 766. We definitely sell. I'll give you a quick chance to reconsider. This marvellous parcel of land, upside, community. Good people live in the street, Duncan, don't they? At 766, once, twice and third. We sell away. It goes now. It's a great day for you, sir. Good on you. Going, gone and sold. Well done. Well, that's really great news. Alan, Abby, fantastic. Catherine and Peter, another excellent and successful campaign. Well done. Thank you to the underbidders also. Okay, an important auction coming up now. All the best to the Copelands. It's a little bit of a Holmwood affair here. Our Ilam office, well involved. Ruben Bishop, Sophie Grigg, the lead marketing consultants for Grace and Jack. Grace, of course, part of our team at Holmwood, so we wish you the very, very best, and quite the reno done here in quite the location, 68 Grants Road in Papanui. Ultra convenient and fantastic community as well. Gil, you've done very, very well. You're just going to have to come and stand a little closer to Uncle Marky. There we go. Just if you popped up on the podium, that would be great, so we can be seen on Auctions Live. As we just go through, well done on the campaign, guys. I know you've met lots of people at 68 Grants Road and the cross-lease and freehold situation. Accurate legal description, no change to the chattels. Friday the 2nd of December, it's whizzing round, but that's the date you take the keys and you are moving in. It's a nice, simple contract other than that. I think I caught the girls. We read a lot of real estate books. They've been reading Good to Great. And I think that's exactly what's taken place here at Grants Road. It's been a fantastic renovation. Of course, Grace has got that good style, and she sees lots of high-end homes with all those magnificent features. And I think they've been introduced in the home, as you can see it here. Ultra smart, but ultra livable as well. Lovely open plan situation. And I think, Jack, being a chef, you must have had input into that kitchen because it is the best you can get. Beautifully done with aesthetics as well. I love the little breakout room or office just in behind your living. That's convenient. 3 good bedrooms, the master's ensuite, and the bathrooms are chic and stylish. That is for sure. You've got the big bathtub that Gordon's enjoyed. He has a good soak and a play in that after he's been charging around in that great backyard. Of course, you've got the flow out to the big deck. Lovely garden. It's ultra secure, garaging as well. But being in the position, it's one of our much loved and favourite positions in Christchurch in this Papanui area, and I'm going to leave the last word to one of this good team here.
Thank you, Mark. You've summed it up absolutely perfectly. And thank you to Grace and Jack. You've been amazing, and all the best to the bidders in the room. Thank you.
Well spoken, Ruben. Ruben and Sophie, excellent campaign. Now, I've got instructions to start on behalf of the owner at $500,000. That's a vendor bid, and I'll welcome your bids on top of that. I think you should chip it up by 2,600. Alex Little just takes the opportunity to get in there and say 6. Good on you. It's a good strategy. 620. Is that Gemma Tipple from Harcourts? It is. It's 620, 630, 640 now, and 50 now. 670. 70 I've got, I think. It's 680 with you, Gemma. 680. Running like Gordon at bath time here. 685. Nicely done. Doubling up. 695. Staying with the 10s. Good on you. Nicely done at 695. Let's keep working. All the work's done. Superb renovation. Rounds it to 7 and chips it up, and we're at 700 now, first chance. Second call. Real quality about the fittings, about the appointments in the home. At 700,000, bids over 5 more with Alex. It's 705. Who's it to be? At 705, have we got a chime in here at 705, just a 2-horse race at this stage. At 705, you won't buy better in a better location. It's 705. Great for young couples, great for families. It's 705. Once. 6, Gemma? 710, good timing and welcome in. Always good to see you in the auction rooms. It's 710,000 this time. It's 710. Timing the run at 710. You time your run to work easily from this position at 710. Once, and we're calling it. Lovely leafy area of Christchurch. 710. Second and third. That's a decent bit. 715. Alex Little puts up 5 at 715. We'll keep chipping away and working away at 715. And you should. The phones are to the ear. There's good young agents bidding away. You'll come back at 20. 715. They say one bid seldom does the trick. 720. Just 715 at this stage. Loads of value there. Easy buying at these levels, I would have thought. 718. Tries a 3. Good on you. Mixing it up. 718. Considerable effort in bringing the property to the condition that it's in now, ready to move in. 718. Hope you're fond of your friends. They'll want to come around to your place, summer and winter. It's 718. First call. Bids away from you down here, Alex. Second and third. 718. Kyle chiseling away. Any advance? 718. Just checking with you, Alex. Doing about a minute. 718. You can increase that bit any time if you like. Might say 720. Could be a good manoeuvre. 718. Don't take anything for granted on Grants Road. 720. It was worth a wee wait. 720. Lobs it back. Ball's in your court. 720 once, twice. Final call. 22. I like it. 22 Richie. 722. The two swans swimming. 722. Two swans swimming. 722. What are you going to do, Alex? I'll give you 3 calls. 1, 2, and final. 722. Gemma, I'm just checking with you. It hasn't leapt away from you. 722. You're the leader. You're the highest bidder, but not at a level we can sell. We've got to pop you into that wee room behind you and just see if we can't get you there. Just pausing there at 722. Let's go and have the chat. We're pausing.
keep on telling lies. That is how we stay alive. So you know that I don't mind about what is wrong and what is right. We keep moving in different rhythms. Still I know what you feel. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds.
You know just what to say to make it all okay. 'Cause I ain't too blind to see when you're in front of me. We keep moving in different rhythms. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive. At least we try to survive. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds. We're not the ones who hide. Two different minds, telling lies. That's how we stay alive.
Another broken plate, another called off date. We never seem to get it right. Another heart attack, words that we can't take back. We are the reason opposites attract. Once you slam the door on the second floor, I regret it all. When I think it through, I can help the way I feel for you. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Stuck in an endless fight like every night. It still feels right. Even the words can sting. I wanna change a thing, 'cause without you everything means nothing. You make me lose my mind like all the time. It still feels right. Sitting there by the phone, hoping you'll answer yours. Baby, let's talk until we're fine. You've been in bed for days, empty without me, you say. Can't you just magically turn up in mine? Then you knock on my door on the second floor.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're just pausing on Grants Road. We won't be too long with that, but Tony and Hayden, I know we've got great reach at Harcourt's Holmwood, but we're reaching quite far down here into the mid-Canterbury region, to Tynwald, in a very central location in Ashburton. So there's nothing we can't do. Good on Harvey Herkeville and Matt Dawson for running the campaign, getting down there, making the property available and accessible. Mind you, it is a very stylish and near new home that has very taken the eye of many. So I'm sure you'll appreciate it and the opportunity to buy. Maybe not at levels that we see here in Christchurch City, but you be the judge of that. It's a stunning near new home. It's on a freehold estate too. It's 155A Archibald Street in Tynwald. It's not too far from the action, I assure you. It's 556 square metres, so that's a decent size. Legal description's unchanged. List of chattels are exact. Settling on the 23rd of November. Hey, that's easy settlement terms, and you can see why. You just move straight in to this stylish abode. You know, new homes in Ashburton, they're probably more rare than we see here in Christchurch City, and I think it's an excellent opportunity just to get in. You know, starting a building project now, it's not as simple as you would think. It's complications, it's expensive. I would recommend you moving into a home like this. Stylish concrete block. It's got those lovely light and dark contrasts with the joinery and the decor. It's very lightly lived in. It's completely open plan. The flow with the doors stacked back is superb. You've got a lovely garden. It's been well kept. Plenty of driveway area for the skateboards and the basketball. That's going to be perfect for you. 3 bedroom, 2 bathroom, master en suite with a really good size walk-in robe, which will appeal to the lady of the house. Double internal access garage. Really private and quiet. But like I say, the amenities that surround you, Tynwald Domain in particular, just across the main drag, you're there for a lot of fun as well. Makes good sense to me. Does it make sense to you, and at what figure does it? So start us away in the bidding. I always like to start the day with a high five. Perhaps you'd give me a high five to get underway. Well, my definition of a high five is 590, so I'm going to suggest you start the bidding there. Narina, welcome at 590. You know the area of Mid Canterbury well? I do commend this one to you. Vendor bid at 590. Pace of life's just that little bit easier. First call, would someone pop it up to the 6? What about you good learned people on the window? Just at 590 on a vendor bid, 155A Archibald Street, Tynwald. First, second, third call. I'll give them one chance, Matt. Javier at 6 is on behalf of the owner. It's a good modern home here, solidly built. Pristine condition, first, second and third. Is there 10 to go? Man, putting the hand up. Just waving to your colleague, okay. I'm going to increase the vendor bid to 650. I'll pass it back to you boys, Javier and Matt, and you can go on to the next stage. I reckon get in and have a look at it. It's a solid property, this one, so available, passed in at 650. Talk to Matt Dawson and Javier Herkerville as soon as you can, the Mirabelle boys.
You see through, gotta make space for the new you, like I'm old news in your rearview mirror. It must be nice, you went and got a penthouse, all your friends partying is real loud. Brand new money with a brand new chest, still a baby bird price straight off the nest like.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's just gone 11 a.m. Welcome to the Holmwood Auction Rooms if you've just joined us. My name is Bridget Andrews and I am one of the 3 auctioneers today. Before we get underway, I'm just going to go over the conduct of auction for those that have just joined us. So in all cases today, the owners have provided us with a confidential written reserve that will not be disclosed. Should that reserve be reached or breached, the highest bidder will be the purchaser. If bidding doesn't reach the reserve, don't panic. It's not the end of the auction. Our practice is to pause the auction and talk with the highest bidder and the owners privately in one of these side rooms. If we don't meet a satisfactory conclusion, we will pass the property in where it will get taken to the wider market where conditional buyers can make an offer. Clause 2.6, and this is a very important clause, so listen carefully. The owner may withdraw the property at any time without disclosing the reserve. And that does include that situation when we're in the side rooms in negotiations. Sometimes in those negotiations, the seller will say to the auctioneer, could you please go out to the auction floor and announce we've withdrawn the property and sold it to the highest bidder outside the room. So if you're sitting here waiting with extra interest, you will be disappointed. So please make sure we're working with your highest bid at all time. If there is a disputed bid, we'll go back to the last undisputed bid and resume. The auctioneer may nominate sums by which bids need to be raised. If the bid is not in the best interest of the seller, we can refuse such bids. Clause 2.5 talks about the vendor bid. The owners have authorised the auctioneer and the auctioneer alone to bid on their behalf, should that be necessary. If and when we make a vendor bid, you'll be in no doubt it's a vendor bid. This is saying we're not for sale at this level and we need to keep going. We do not place vendor bids anywhere near the reserve price, so that'll give you absolute confidence in bidding against the vendor bid. If any of our Harcourt's colleagues are bidding on behalf of someone, we'll identify them to you. Finally, if you are that lucky last bidder, when that hammer falls, before your celebrations begin, we'll take you upstairs to our boardroom where you'll sign the auction contract and arrange to pay the 10% deposit of the final purchase price. Well, that's the formal part of the proceedings. Let's get on to our first property, 63 Strauss Drive in Rolleston. Just need to get the right people. Right, bits of paper. Okay, let's get on to our first property for our 11AM 63 Strauss Drive, brought to the market by Catherine Picton-Warlow from our Fendleton office. A very warm welcome to Tina, our owner, who is watching online. Good luck today. Ladies and gentlemen, I draw your attention to the contract. The property is described as a freehold parcel, some 684 square metres, more or less. Lot 47 on deposited plan 497317. Certificate of Title Volume 736944. Settlement date is the 16th of November, a nice quick settlement. You'll be all ensconced for Christmas. The chattels remain the same as per the contract. Well, when I went to 63 Strauss Drive on the weekend, when I first walked through that front door, my first thought was how light and bright and sunny with it. I was very impressed by the position as it captures that all-day sun right to the end of the day when you're sitting on that patio relaxing after a hard day's work. It's a classic modern brick home, low maintenance, double glazed, modern kitchen, beautifully presented. The owners have recently given it a new lick of paint and carpet. I felt like it was like a brand new home. It gave me that feeling. 4 double bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. I was impressed by that large size walk-in wardrobe in the master bedroom. Double garage with internal access and plenty of off-street parking for those families with lots of cars and those bikes. The indoor-outdoor flow works really well on the property, flowing to that sun-filled, fully fenced outdoor area. There is further scope for some landscaping to add your own personal touch to enhance your capital gain. And I noticed those veggie gardens are all there ready, waiting to be planted. The home is going to have you living so easily and comfortably all year round. Rolleston is a fantastic family community. It offers the perfect lifestyle with everything at your doorstep. It's conveniently located close to Rolleston Shopping Hub, the Aquatic Centre, zoned for Rolleston School, a short and easy drive to Rolleston College, Lincoln University, and a short 30-minute drive to Christchurch City Centre. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is a fantastic opportunity. 63 Strauss Drive needs a new owner. Who's it going to be? Do I have an opening bid? Don't all shout at once. My preference is one at a time. Well, may I suggest a fair and reasonable place to start would be, say, 700,000. Is there 700 in the room? Looking for 700. Well, I'll place the vendor bid at 700,000. Who goes next? Let's travel in 20s from here. I'm looking for 720. The bid to beat is 700. Fantastic opportunity, ladies and gentlemen. At 700, I'll call it down 3 times. First time at 700. Second time at 700. Third time at 700. Well, I'm going to place another vendor bid at 720. Who goes next? At 720, the property stays with the owner at that. At 720, I'm looking for 740. So there's 740 in the room. At 7:20, I'll call it down 3 times. Now's your chance. First time at 7:20, second time at 7:20, third and final time at 7:20. Well, Catherine, there don't appear to be any hands in there. I'm going to look to lift that vendor bid to 770 to position the property to sell post-auction. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your best opportunity to buy in the auction room. If it gets taken to the wider market, you'll be competing against those conditional buyers, and they do tend to pay a little bit more for their conditions. At 770, this is your last chance. I'll take a 10, if that's easier. Don, are you in? I'll take a 10. We're at 770, otherwise I'll be passing the property back. Catherine does have conditional buyers that are interested. She's talking to some people. At 770, I will call it away 3 times. I'll take a 10, Don. First time at 770, second time, third and final time at 770. Well, Catherine, I'm going to formally pass this property back to you. I know you do have conditional interest. Anyone north of that level, please contact Catherine. Strike while the iron is hot. To the owner, good luck. We will work continuously to get a sold sticker on that sign. The property is formally passed in at 770. It's been a pleasure. I'll get our next auctioneer up here. Or are we just going to pause for a minute? Just going to pause. Thank you.
Don't tell me where you were last night. Don't wanna hear a single word. Make up a story about how you were staying late at work. Say that you had a flat tire. Say the elevator stuck. Just don't go and tell me what I don't wanna hear. Pretend that it was a real bad dream. A real bad dream. Oh, a bad dream. Oh, tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, it was a real bad dream. Tell me, baby, it was a real bad dream. You know I'm caught by a feeling, knows me I'm the right or wrong.
Well, what a buzzy room. Lots of good conversations happening. Lovely auction call by Bridget Andrews. Don, I thought you were going to bid there. I'm just going to bring your attention back to 68 Grants Road. We have had a tiny increase in that bid to 725. Alex, you took the baton there, so good on you. Just not at a level where we can sell. So I'm going to pass in back to Sophie and Ruben at that figure, and we carry on working with all parties now. So I think you should be genuinely excited about that. Not for sale for 725. If your budget's in excess of that by any amount, I'd be talking to Ruben Bishops and to Sophie Grigg immediately, because it does represent an excellent opportunity of a beautifully renovated home in a solid location. So passing it that figure and available to all. We're going to move on to Yellowstone Crescent, number 27 in fact. Real charm and a sense of calm. I am talking, yes, about the home, also about our listing agent, Michael Fisher. He just can't be with us today. Nicola Cray, you're standing in a prominent position representing the team. And I do refer to the home when I say it is charming. It really is. It's in a glorious spot. Yellowstone Crescent, of course, has got a fantastic reputation and a deserved one at that. Kerry and Duncan, thanks for your instructions and the way you've presented the home, particularly the garden, I think, is in beautiful condition. And it is a good freehold section too, freehold estate, 589 squares. Sits nicely on the section, as you can see there, all facing due northwest. The legal description is unchanged, and we're settling on the 9th of December, so pretty handy terms when you can get in and enjoy the summer in this distinguished home. It's evident there's been a masterful craftsmanship that's been at play in its creation. Love that full expanse of living right along the western side, runs from toe to tip of the home. Just means it's great for social occasions. If you've got family members, you've all got space to relax and unwind. Just a separate conservatory space at the end, the sunny space for your quiet contemplation. Bedrooms and bedrooms on both levels, and bathrooms. What about the master suite upstairs? That's extra with the extra sitting room on your way through to the ensuite. It's a real sanctuary for the breadwinner. Ample accommodation for the family, as we know. Office or work from home on the other side of your double garage. The garden is absolutely beautiful. It's such a private and sheltered spot. If there was the odd occasion in Canterbury where there was an easterly blowing, you wouldn't even know about it. And of course, there's so much on offer in the area, down by the lake, and of course not too far from the beach as well. For the lifestylers among you, you'll be well happy as well. We offer it up to you happily at 27 Yellowstone Crescent. Who's going to fire it forward now? In Yellowstone, Series 5, not far away, they tell me. Looking for a 7 to get underway? Maybe even a 6. How about that? 600,000? Should be a Mexican wave of hands at that level. Vendor bid at 600,000, no hesitation. At 600. It'd be a lot of home for that money. It's been gloriously maintained. Permanent material construction. It's just the timber. First call. Second. Is it the rudimentary 20 from you? Third. Bidder on the telephone, Simon. 600's a vendor bid. I'll ease it to 620. You should be excitement in the ranks, folks. It's 620 once. Nice wide boulevard. No thoroughfare, of course, the Crescent. Second call. Close to that lifestyle. Golf courses. River walks. Recreation for the four-legged ones. Forest walks. Could not agree more. Okay, we haven't got a hand up. I'm not going to pass the property in on a vendor, but I'm actually going to price it sharply for the market. We've got some good information. Michael's collated that, and thank you for your feedback. So we're pricing it to sell 779 for this freehold parcel in a great area of town in Burwood. So thanks, Kerry and Duncan, for your instructions. I'm sure Michael's phone is going to be ringing. Ring Nicola Cray from our office too, if you'd like to speak with her. Priced at 779, and we shall be moving on. I think I'm inviting Mr. Matt Dawson back from our Maryvale office. Let's do just that. And good to see Daniel and Tom there, and Wendy, thanks for joining us again. Of course, Littleton is in your zone, of course, 12 Days Road in Littleton. I love that shot of the home. A marvellous presiding position. It's been fully renovated. It's been future-proof for the next many years, meaning you don't have anything to do because it's all been done for you. Maddie Dawson, really forming a niche out at Littleton now, so good on you. And know the area better than anyone. Just a wee bit of 12 Days Road in Littleton, folks. Just the legal description, it is a freehold estate. It's a 754 square metre parcel, so take confidence in that. Lot 1, deposited plan 11471 in the Canterbury Land Registry. The list of chattels includes not one but 2 log burners, so get that stack of wood in for winter as you enjoy the summer. Thursday, 17th of November, really sharp terms. We've got some flexibility in that regard, guys, so really, really well done there. They say there's no such thing as the perfect home, and you're often met with compromise when you're buying a home. And I think the compromises here are very, very few, if at all. Like we've said, it's been an extensive renovation, and remodelling of the home, and nothing has been left unturned. Daniel, I think you've done the majority of the work, and I commend you to it there. Look, not from the appeal of the home, but the way it's been finished. It's a superb layout, a superior layout as it was. You've got 2 distinct living spaces, both on the east and west sides, I suppose you would say, north and south. Great, magnificent panoramic views from that big living room. It's light and bright. You spill out to your balcony where you'll be spending a lot of your time. Sale GP's coming, you're going to be in the box seat for that. Or what about taking some sun on the rear deck? There's a really tremendous separation in the accommodation in the home and the bedrooms. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms in all. I think for families perhaps who are moving into the teenage years, this will be a cracker for you. Or even if you're just getting underway, you're going to have a lot of fun in the home. Superbly fitted out. Matt, I wish you had a few more of those, particularly with the garaging, off-street parking, all the paths done in the back section cleared, views from the top of the section. They had me impressed.
Yeah, so do I, Mark. Thank you. Hey, I just want to thank Dan and Tom for trusting me to sell the family home. It's had a fastidious renovation, so it's a great opportunity for the buyers here to just move in and enjoy, plus all those hard-to-get options in Littleton, such as the off-street parking and the double garaging. So bid with confidence.
Bid with confidence. Let's get underway. 12 Days Road. Is it your day today? Let's hope so. Where do we kick it off?
6:50, Mark.
Tony Jenkins, they've given you the mantle today at 6:50. This man often backs a winner at 6:50. We're underway. Who goes 7 maybe? You tell me. 650, 700. Welcome into the bidding and good luck to you. You've got competition there at 7. You'll stay in the 50s, Tony would be wise. 750, yes he does. Easy increments for the auctioneer to add up at 750. Great spot. 55. Just taking the 0 off the last bid, ma'am. Good on you at 755. 755. Should get you excited, Tony. It's 755. Get ready for the next. Puts up 20 and goes to 7 3/4 at 775. You won't see a more thorough renovation. Lots of living options. Plenty of bedrooms, comfort. A couple of log burners for you as well at 775. What would you like to do? I'd recommend 8, just to stay in an authoritative position. 775 first call. Who else is joining it? Second call. Tony, you lead the bid at this stage. At 775, final chance. What's the advance to be? What's your team saying? 775? Where do we go from here? Heck, it's pretty good position, just overlooking the whole harbour. 775, no further. 775, Tony, you're leading the race. We'll talk with you and your buyer. Obviously not at a level we can sell, but let's pause and negotiate. I'm leaving the rostrum, folks, so unless you've got a bid to advance, you're sure about that? It may not come back if you remember from the conduct. Okay, I'll just pause and negotiate.
Ladies and gentlemen, kia ora. Thanks very much for patiently waiting. If you are just joining us here in the Holmwood Auction Room, welcome. It's great to have you with us. Thanks to those joining us at holmwood.co.nz as well. The next property available for your bidding is ably represented by Mr. Michael Chan. Step on up from our St Albans office. He's had the great pleasure of marketing 143 Memorial Ave. On the contract, it is described as 1 at 143 Memorial Avenue in Ireland. It is a cross-lease in fee simple title, flat 1, deposited plan 51903, and the settlement date to which you work by is the 19th of December 2022. Of course, you may be working to a pre-arranged date. Thanks very much to our good owner, Sue, for the opportunity to represent this property. What a wonderful job she's done with this home. Architecturally, it is absolutely dashing from the exterior. It's got great street appeal. It looks fantastic, particularly at that twilight time when you arrive home from work. It's just a sensational outlook as well. And inside, really wonderful modernisation has taken place here. It's got good separation of spaces. It's configured well for a modern family. And that kitchen, I think, is certainly the hub of the home, light and bright throughout. Upstairs, you've got some very spacious bedrooms, great decor, and I know location, we say, does not get better than this. In the home currently resides a very smart young cookie, and I know this is a location with school zones where we know future Prime Ministers have attended. So you couldn't ask for more. It certainly underpins your value, and I think whether as a home or an investment, this just makes such good sense. Michael, the final word is yours.
Thank you, Kyle. So first of all, thank you, Sue, for entrusting me to represent you to market the property. It's been a privilege for me. So I enjoy every single open home that I met a lot of different kinds of buyer, like builder, investor, family looking for school zones, and also family looking for downside. It's not a surprise to me, as you say, the location that attracts so many different kinds of buyers. And this is actually what happened to the neighbouring properties at 131 and 137 in the last couple of months. So to my buyer, Sam, hello, from overseas. So just last thing, actually, Kyle said that location. This is the golden rule buying property in New Zealand, and actually through the whole world. So, so I would say this is, this is so close to the airport, university, Burnside High School, Burnside Primary Schools, and also Jelly Park. So you can't go wrong buying this property. That's prime location in Ireland, so such an entry-level property. So be strong, all the best. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Michael. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you heard the man. Westburn, Burnside, Cobham, Burnside High. What more could you ask for? The only thing that remains to be seen is who the new owner will be. Where do we get underway? At number 1 at 143 Memorial Avenue. I'm in your hands, buyers. Where do we say go? Who starts the bidding? Is there 650 perhaps? Maybe that's a good place to start. Easy level for this type of property. All right, then a vendor bid at $650,000 on behalf of my good owner, Sue. Understandably, she'd stay at that level at $650,000. Makes it very easy for you, buyers. Where do we go from here? Is there 675? First call at $675, right on time. That's good work, Michael, at $675,000. Clearly working with someone who knows good property. At $675,000, once called. Now's your chance, buyers. Second call. Third and final call at $675,000. Michael, I'm going to place one more vendor bid at $700,000. That'll be my last. At $700, at 700. Where do we go from here? Still with my owner at $700,000 as they look for an advance. First call. Second. Third and final call at $720. Good work at $720,000. John Key's neighbourhood at $720,000. This is money well spent. Once called, twice, third and final call. Are we bidding, sir? Not quite yet. All right, then, Michael, your bidder appears to be my only bidder at this early stage. Let's have a conversation outside of the room. We'll offer that person the opportunity to purchase the property. Auction is open. 7:20. We're back with you soon.
Don't let this good thing pass you by.
just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. You can tell me. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. We should still have fun, though we say we're done. 'Cause I just wanna get down with you. The last time I can call you mine. Once more than I swear we are through. Should be easy. Why should it not? When all you want is to be loved, is to be loved. But love ain't easy. You taught me that. I let you in, now you want out, now you want out. I don't understand why you hurt me. I don't understand why you wanna let me down. Can't understand. Was it all worth it? You played me good just for a rush, just for a rush. So now I wrote a song about us, with tears running down my face. Now I wrote a song about us, just trying to fill that empty space you left behind. You left behind, you left behind, you left behind.
Okay, I'm just going to bring your attention back to 12 Days Road in Littleton. Been working with Matt Dawson from our Maryvale office and the McGills. It's a big day for you, and I know there's sentiments and emotions here that are here, but the news is that, Tony, we're working with James on the phone. He's graciously increased his bid, 835,000, and hopefully to buy. So I just looked to the family, and we can say at 835 we're on the market and selling 12 Days Road in Littleton. Folks, you've got a quick chance, but otherwise I'm knocking it down to this fine gentleman on the end of the phone, working with Tony. First call, 835. We're selling away. Big freehold parcel, beautiful renovation. Second call. Third and final chance, 12 Days Road. I think that gentleman, his day is going to be a good one, Tony, because to him at 835,000, 12 Days Road, it goes, and it's gone and sold. Okay, so we've got negotiations continuing on Memorial, is that correct? That's correct. It's good, but for my part, Alex Nito, Te Puna Ora, good stuff, you beauty. Here we go. Oh, great to have this opportunity. I love this position. I'm fond of my golf, and this one is very, very close to the Christchurch Golf Club, to the Shirley Golf Club. 1 Te Puna Ora Place. Alex Neat from our St Albans office. You've done a fine job. I just took the opportunity to look at the translation of Te Puna Ora, means the source of life. And I think here, if you're happy and contented, that's a good source of life from my perspective. It is a beautiful home. It's been well specced, and it is nice and near new. It's freehold as well. 651 square metres is the parcel on which it sits in that lovely corner location. It is Lot 2, Deposit Plan 426,094 in the Canterbury Land Registry. Settlement date struck down for the 31st of January 2023, so you get the Christmas over with, you get the summer holidays done, and then what an exciting start to the year at Te Puna Ora. Alex, I was talking with your clients, and I think this is the fifth build that they have done and moved into, and just getting the sentiment, this is their favourite, the best design and the greatest finish that they've achieved. And I think that's come after some genuine iterations and refinements and tweaks. So to Janet and Ross, I think you take credit for that. Look at the expansive living, so open and bright, really great flow to the home. And when you've got numbers in the house, that's when it's going to come into its own. You've got that magnificent walk-in pantry to complement your big, long kitchen island breakfast bar. Why do people always gather in that area of the house? But they love to anyway. Maybe you can keep the beverages and drinks and food coming towards them. The separate lounge as well when the multiple generations are at play. Really lovely position in the outdoors, gorgeous courtyard. Those doors just slide back and they become one big enjoyment area. 4 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. Love the guest accommodation. I think the grandchildren have picked up that one. But also the master suite's just got that extra bit of luxury and quality too, with the oversized walk-in robe, beautiful ensuite, and that access to the outdoors as well. If you like going to the Palms, that's a beauty as well. There's lots of recreation around the area, green areas, and like I say, Christchurch Golf Club just across the road. The source of life, Te Puna Ora. I enjoy the golf, Luke, I really do. Who's going to whack one off the tee for us here at Te Puna Ora? Who's going down the middle with a boomer? Beautiful, beautiful modern home. Lovely, expansive position. We thought we'd start at Nice, easy 750. Nito, we thought we'd get lots of bids at that level. 750,000 at the 3/4. Sue, would suit you. Easy to look after, low maintenance. Start me away there, perhaps. Okay, vendor bid, no hesitation. Easy at that level. I thought you were going to put that trigger finger up, sir. 750. You might go 775 for me. What would you think? You know the area well, sir. 750 on a vendor bid. First chance. Just before Cup and Show while you've got that deposit intact. Second call. 25 or better on top. Third call, 775. Look, I'll give you one chance, folks, at 775 and you run me to the 8. First call. Twice. Lots to love about the home. Third call. Okay, no hands up. We're going to the next stage. We're not going to muck about. I'll raise it to 850. Alex, we've got no problems doing that. With value above that figure, I think that's clear to all with a home that's been spec'd like this and such an expensive property. So passed it on a vendor bid at 850. You've got to see value above that, folks. See Alex Neat from our St Albans office and do so quickly. Thank you, Janet, and to Ross. Thanks very much for the opportunity. Number 1 to Puna Ora. Make sure it's number 1 on your list of properties that you're looking at. Kyle's still coming? Good. I'll vacate.
so good inside. Don't need anybody, I just need the beat. I just wanna dance all night. I don't want to remember everything you did. I'm done with the hurt inside. Feel it in my body, feel it in my feet, and it feels so good inside. And I always wanna feel like this. I took a stroll downtown this evening when I heard music echo through the night. The same old songs that I heard the night before. So I started running so I wouldn't be too late. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong. When I got close, my heart was pumping to the beat that was blasting through the night. And on the street, the crowd was jumping, singing songs and dancing through the night. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. Let the music on repeat all through the night. And when the music started to fade out, the first rays of sunlight lit up your eyes. Oh, how I wish this night would never end, so we can keep on dancing. I didn't think that I would ever see your face again, but I was wrong. I can't believe we're dancing in the street. All I ever wanted was to get close to you. Now I'm burning up in your atmosphere. I can't feel my feet while we're dancing in the street in the neon light. Let the music go repeat all through the night. There's a place where we can go tonight. The rhythm will make it right. Where everyone is happy and the sun will shine all night. We could have a good time that everybody sing. Why don't you let yourself slip out of control? We could have a good time that everybody sing. Get your feet up on the floor.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thanks very much for your patience. If you are still joining us at holmwood.co.nz, it's great to have you with us. We left the room on a live bid at 143 Memorial Avenue at $720,000. That was a live bid. There has been an increase from our purchaser after much discussion to $752,000. Michael, not quite yet for sale at that level. Ladies and gentlemen, not far away. If you've got interest north of $752,000, let me recommend you call Michael today. Remember, there are 4 excellent school zonings here. Inside, configuration is perfect, plenty of sunshine, a really great location. Why wouldn't you, as our boss Tony would say? So north of 752, call Michael today. And that concludes our auction day here at Holmwood. Thanks very much for joining us. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you next Wednesday.